being locked up at 12 years old is kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
YA baby, everybody knows California Youth Authority is crazy like that. And then I would look back at my life and be like, there is no God. Like,
Mm.
how is it that I'm a kid and when we go to trial, they're sitting there saying that he's a child assassin. They're like pulling up all the homies who
Wow.
shot people and said, look, he's his friends, he's being trained. Guys, he's 12, but like he's not 12, right? He's
My
evil
goodness.
and I'm just sitting there like, what? Like what's going It's all a foreign language, right? You're 12,
Wow.
you're not understanding what's going on. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna get a couple months. No, they say it's 4 years. And
Wow.
then they're like, you're gonna go to SRCC, which is, California Youth Authority, and from there transition out. And I'm just like, what? And all my homies are like, when they heard that, they were like, bro, you're going to YA. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And then they're just like, dude, like whatever you do, when you go in there, you fight. You don't let
Oh.
anybody take advantage of you. And I'm just like,
Oh my God.
what? And I couldn't understand. And the first night I remember being scared. I remember catching enemies and seeing them, and they ask you where you from, and boom, we start fighting. It's just
Uh,
like, I think the first night I got into like 10 fights, right? And you had to get them out the way. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And so you're living this way and you're not understanding what's going on. And then, you go through life and you're like, yeah, there's no God. Homies are dying. I'm seeing kids get like literally just horrible things happening in there. And there's just evil everywhere. I grew up in Ramona Gardens, project housing, east side of LA, and I'm seeing all the weed heads and the meth heads and all that and crack and all that. And I'm just like, there's no such thing. And yet I understand now, reflecting, going, wow, God, you put me in prison, which is pretty much hell on earth, in a place where, you're confined by bars and steel and wall. But I realized going to all the prisons that I've been on level 4 yards, level 3 yards, maximum security. I've seen overcrowded prisons, but I think through it all, the most overcrowded prison is the mind.